Hey guys, Buffing Game back today bringing out a video, and today we're going to be covering what was teased today for the short film for Battlefield 2042, that being called Exodus, which is going to be releasing on August 12th here, just in over 9 days. So basically starting tomorrow here on August 3rd, we're going to be getting a bunch of little teasers of this. And again, the trailer itself, the teaser trailer was released today on Twitter as well as over on YouTube. So basically, the description of this is witness locations of Battlefield 2042 through the eyes of embedded journalist Kayvan Bechir, starting tomorrow, being the 3rd of August through August 12th. And basically what this is going to give us the events that will lead up to, witness the events that will trigger all-out war in a standalone short film to set up the world of 2042. So since there's not going to be a single player for this game, this is kind of this short film seems to be what's going to kind of set the tone for the multiplayer, since we, the player, are going to be playing as the non-patrioted or the no-pat. So this is going to give us that backstory as to how we got to that point. And we'll break down the teaser here in a little bit, but basically, if you look at the Battlefield website, the no-pats themselves, the description of them is: left behind, the displaced band together into ragtag fleets in search of safe harbor. They are families, farmers, doctors, engineers, and soldiers. The once privileged and impoverished, with backgrounds that are worlds apart, are forced together and determined to survive. The media calls them the non-patrioted. They call themselves the no-pats. And basically, what I'm thinking here is this is going to kind of build up from the Decade of Chaos, as it's dubbed on the Battlefield 2042 website, which gives us the backstory as to how we got to where we are when this game is going to be taking place. But starting in 2031, we have just 10 years of natural disasters, rising sea levels, collapsing economies, broken alliances, all this stuff, which kind of leads up to the point where we are in 2042. So if we jump to the teaser itself, the teaser seems to be taking place on October 20th of 2042. There's a protocol that's listed. It's AB008117. The target is listed as Oz or OZ, alias unknown. And then intercept unit is the USS Raven Rock, a naval signal corps. So this is the same ship that we saw in the original teasers that were leading up before we even got the premiere of the gameplay trailer, or the original trailer. We did see that USS Raven Rock. And the daily transmission, again, is October 20th of 2042. So it opens up. I'll link the link down below so you guys can watch this yourselves over on Twitter and YouTube. But basically, it opens up with what sounds like the specialist that we know of from the trailer as being Espinosa. So I'm going to guess it's Espinosa. Again, I'm just guessing. It sounds like that's kind of the voice that would be associated with him. So basically saying the world wants to forget we exist. We're going to show them, and then basically saying that we're going to show them that we exist. So the world wants to forget we exist. Then a brief pause. We will force them to cease. So basically, then we open up into what looks like the USS Raven Rock, kind of just in this stormy sea, going over all these waves. So I'm going to guess it's the Raven Rock going through all these heavy waves in what looks like a storm. And then the next shot of that is going to be that same ship going into what looks like a heavy hurricane on the ocean, going into a storm, which is exactly what we're going to be seeing for Battlefield 2042 with the dynamic weather events for the maps. And then we get a couple more shots in the trailer, one being these Osprey VTOLs with the jet-powered engines. So obviously we cover this with the vehicles. The Ospreys don't have rotors. They're completely jet engine powered. So they're basically VTOL Ospreys. So these things going, again, flying into what looks like the same exact storm. You can see some ocean below that. Below them, as well as it looks like they're flying into a hurricane. And then we get a really cool shot here of a soldier kind of running in what looks like a desolate wasteland of a city, perhaps, that was has been destroyed by maybe natural disasters, tsunamis, hurricanes, etc. And it looks like this soldier has what looks like an MCX spear. So that's being one of those main assault rifles we've seen featured in the trailer, that new next generation squad weapon from Sig Sauer, firing the 6.8 by 51 millimeter. And it's hard to tell what specialist this is. It looks like, just when you pause it, looks like he's wearing some sort of jeans with a jacket, probably has a backpack and some sort of helmet on. So it really could be anybody. We don't get a good shot of this specialist or soldier really in the trailer at all, but it definitely is a cool teaser trailer. And again, it looks like that MCX spear, and then it goes to saying that the short film premieres on August 12th. So this is pretty cool information because, like I said, there's no single player. Basically, this is going to set the tone for you or us as the players when we jump into the game for multiplayer itself. So starting tomorrow, August 3rd, we're going to have what looks like is going to be live journalist coverage of this fictional world. So journalist Kayvan Bechir, which I'm probably pronouncing incorrectly, will be reporting eyes on as they're embedded with whatever's going on here. Again, and where that's going to lead up. So we're going to have basically journalists reporting every single day up to the 12th when the short film premieres. And it looks like it's going to be live action, potentially obviously some CG in there too. I'm interested to see what this is going to look like. I'm pretty excited. Apparently it's going to be around 9 minutes long, and it will premiere here on YouTube, and I'm sure it'll be up on Twitter and everything like that. So we'll be sure to review that when that thing releases, because it's going to give away a lot of information about the multiplayer. There's going to be key locations that are going to be featured in the multiplayer for 2042 as far as maps. I'm sure we're going to see specialists, weapons, things like that. So it's going to really give us a lot of hints as to what we're going to be seeing. And then I believe Gamescom is coming up here at the end of August. I want to say it's the 25th of August. So I'm sure we'll get Hazard Zone information at that point, as well as other information regarding the game that is probably going to be teased with this Exodus short film. So this is pretty cool. Hopefully this is going to be a trend that they'll do, because they don't have the single player or anything like that. This is be unpacking the world of 2042. This one specifically is focused on the notepads. Maybe there will be additional films throughout the course of 2042's life cycle that'll focus on other areas outside of the notepads, maybe the different countries, things like that, just to set more tones, especially if we get new seasons, a new short film or something like that to kind of set the tone as to where we are. Instead of just a standard cutscene, if we look at Warzone or Call of Duty, for example, just a standard 2-3 minute cutscene, really a nice kind of short film like this, 8, maybe 5 to 10 minutes long, is something that really, I think, for myself, personally immerses me into the world of the game. So I'm pretty excited for this. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll leave you guys with that. The link is down below if you want to go ahead and check this out without my commentary, the live video from Twitter or over on the Battlefield YouTube. Again, this is going to be premiering August 12th here on YouTube as well as Twitter, so you can go ahead and check that out and set your reminder there also. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more information. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you're notified when new videos go live. Till next time, Bumper Gaming, out.